Hey, so this is the practice test for a big box, and I call it Crash Landing. And so here's the situation, is that it's a zombie apocalypse. So you had this helicopter and you're trying to fly to your safe house out in the jungle, right? And you're gonna like hold out, you got all your guns there and everything. So, but while you're flying in your helicopter, something happened with your engine and you went down in the jungle about 5 or so miles away from your safe house. So the zombies are coming, so you gotta figure out the fastest way to get to your safe house. So let's check it out. Some important stuff to know is that, first of all, you're in the jungle. Here, let me show you the picture first. Look at this cool picture I drew. So you have your safe house over here, and you went down in your helicopter over here. So all this gray stuff is the jungle, and then your road is right here. Okay, so the thing that you need to figure out is the fastest way to get to your house. Now the jungle, here's some things that you need to know. Through the jungle, you can walk 1.8 miles per hour through the jungle. But on the road, you're able to run 3 miles per hour on the road. So you have to figure out, is it faster? Of course, it'd be the shortest distance is, maybe I should use this line. The shortest distance would be to go in a diagonal line through the jungle to your safe house. Unfortunately, that may not be the fastest route though, because you'll be going through the jungle. And you could possibly just go straight up through the jungle and then take the road all the way to your house, but maybe that isn't the fastest route to your house. So you gotta find out the combination between walking through the jungle slowly and traveling on the road quickly that will get to your house the fastest. You got that? Okay. Oh, and there's our little zombie over here. He's coming to get you. Okay. So, again, the important information in the paragraph is that you could walk 5 miles through the jungle, which is this information right here. But you only walk through the jungle at 1.8 miles per hour. Or you could walk on the road. And you can run on the road at 3 miles per hour. But it takes a longer time to get to the road. Okay, so we're trying to find, again, the shortest distance that you can, the best combination of walking through the jungle and running on the road that will get you to your safe house the fastest before the zombies come, right? Okay. So that's just setting up the situation. You see some other numbers on here. You got 4 miles from where you went down in the helicopter to your safe house. That's the horizontal distance. It's 3 miles straight up to the road from where you went down in your helicopter. And again, 5 miles to go in a direct diagonal line from where you crashed to your safe house. So you're trying to find out, again, fastest path to your house. Now let's check out some of the equations that you need to use for this task. So the distance you travel, I call that B, and that's this number right here. So B is the horizontal distance traveled after traveling through the jungle. Okay, so if you walk in a diagonal line somewhere inside here to the road, you're going to walk some distance B horizontally closer to the house. In order to find B, you need to use this equation. B equals square root of c squared minus 9. C represents how far you diagonally travel through the forest. So C is right here. So depending on how far you travel on C is gonna affect how far you travel B. Does that make sense? Okay. So you don't need to know where this equation came from. This is from the Pythagorean theorem of triangles. In case you might want to look that up, on a Friday night, hanging out with your friends, look up the Pythagorean theorem. I don't know. But you're going to need to use it for this task. And again, B is the distance traveled horizontally, and C is the distance traveled through the jungle. One other equation that you need to use is the time traveled on any path. In order to find how much time it takes you to travel a certain distance, it's T equals D divided by R. D is, or it says T is time traveled, D is the distance traveled, and R is the rate or speed that you're moving at. Remember, there's two different rates and speeds in this problem. One is 1.8 miles per hour through the jungle, and one is 3 miles per hour on the road. So there's a lot of things going on in this task, so make sure to really pay attention. Turn off your music, turn off YouTube, tell your friends that you can't talk to them right now, and really focus on this, and you'll be able to figure this out if you go slowly and make sure to check the details. Okay, so that's the introduction, the overview of this first page. Now let's start pumping out some calculations on the second page.